Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another DOKURO reaction. This one is not one from the album I've been listening to because Quirky Person and my executive producers wanted to give me a little bit of a break, it seems, and wanted me to listen to Mimic. So that's what I'm going to be listening to today, and it is a 15-minute long song. So I'm not going to do basically anything after the reaction. I'm just going to be listening to it and giving my thoughts actively. This song is way too long for me to remember much about any of it for just like a post section, so I'm just going to be talking as we go and leave it at that. So without further ado, let's go. I'm going to be on a journey, aren't I? Thanks for the answer. Definitely going to take its time and use that runtime. As per usual, DM doing great things with the atmosphere, setting the tone. Very important. Especially for something this long. I love that sub bass too. That deep resonant just thump that it has when it kicks in. It's like a punch to the chest. Ooh. Are those China symbol samples? Very trashy. Might be. That was a ride bell. Guess it could have been a crash bell. Probably a ride. But like these ones. Sounds almost exactly when, like, I hit my China symbol very softly. And my China's pretty trashy, in a good way. There's a good trash. It's a compliment. There it is. I can see it on the waveform, but you never know what's gonna happen. Very hyper compressed snare. God, that's not compressed. That's crushed. That is a pneumatic press of a snare. Hydraulic press, maybe. It's got a good bite to it, though. Okay. Starting to build things in now. The waveform has me scared for a few spots in this song. But I suppose we'll find out together. Ooh, that's neat. That's really cool processing. Woo! Woo! Whoa! When I saw the tag was fake metal, I didn't know what to expect. But this is what they meant by that. Was I wrong this whole time? great processing on the vocals, as per usual. I know he uses Synth V for this. He does a really good job at tuning them. But it's also the layering of effects he adds that makes it feel more real. Great pattern for the guitar there. Maybe it's called fake metal because he's not using like real instruments for it. Because this guitar sounds very like synthesized. Just a heavy distortion on a synth. Doesn't necessarily sound exactly like a guitar would, even a VST. But maybe that's, again, all the processing. I love the like slamming double pedal stuff. Dude, Starset fucking wishes. Wait a minute. That guitar part's different. There was just a shift there. Oh, is that a real guitar, dude? Was it this whole time? I think it's just heavy processing. God, insane longevity for that. Okay, yeah. You can hear the... Especially on this solo. This is real. This is a player. Yeah, you can hear the slides. You can hear the mutes. Okay. This is a real guitar. Maybe the rhythm stuff wasn't. Or again, heavy processing. A lot of effects added. Yeah, this has all the characteristics of it being real. Maybe I was wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. But GM loves their processing, so that's not a shock either. God, we're 9 minutes in out of 15. There's still a whole song left. I'm looking at the waveform. We're about to start it. Ooh. Okay, go ahead. Who needs a standard time signature?
Now this is math rock. I know it said Star Set could never earlier. And now I really mean it. I don't think they could. Everything is so crushed, it's so compressed. There's so much happening. The vocals are interesting on this too, like the way that they're panning between the ears here. It's like they doubled up and had it like slightly more strong in the right side. I still hear it over here. Okay, whoa. I wasn't expecting the change up again. I love those little doubles on the kick. Once again, everything's right here. Like, it's taking up so much space. It's just chaos. Love that solo on the top. It's kind of subtle. Yeah, back to the root. It's so dense, but like in such an attractive way. It's it's so busy, but it's so sexy about it. I mean, and now looking at the waveform, it's going to mostly be this atmospheric, like. Yeah, it's just gonna be this. It's just all atmosphere all the way out. This is a dense song. I mean, like I said, there's so much going on here that I barely remember the first introduction to the main motif of the song. But that complexity that's in there, it's like it's a wall. There's so much going on. And then now it's like the absence of all of that chaos and confusion, and now we're here. It's like after the world exploded, and you're seeing like the universe continue to expand, while the bubble of Earth is just kind of you know, going off in its own directions, and it doesn't really matter. But it has that impact of, like, obviously it's our whole lives. It's just such a, it's like expanding in all directions, and you're just watching that. You're just watching the results of that. It's insane, dude. Absolutely fucking wild. All right, so the only thing that I'm going to get into for the end of this is just the lyrics, because I didn't really get a chance to talk about those because I couldn't really understand them. Again, a lot of the mixing and hyper processing of all of what DM does leaves a lot of the lyrics kind of to be, you know, left up for the imagination sometimes. The mix makes them a little bit hard to decipher while you're listening through. So I found them and I've read through them. They seem to be talking about introversion and being stuck in this mental space of not being able to go out anywhere. What the source of that is kind of up for debate, in my opinion. It could be depression. That would definitely make sense with a lot of DM's other works. It could just be general expectations of society and not being able to match what people expect out of you, even if that's not your ability to do. Like, I can't go out all the time either. It's just not in my vibe to do so. I'm not necessarily depressed personally. I have gone through that and it sucked. Every last second of it did. But at the same time, I don't know if that's exactly what the song is talking about, but it does sound so angry at times, and the lyrics are reflecting that anger and that confusion and the annoyance that people will immediately fall to their own biases no matter what you do and where you stand on the matter. So it can be very difficult to live through a situation like that. Expectations like that are insane. Anyone who's ever gone through depression or is going through depression can easily relate to that. Those moments of just having that complete loss of sense of direction, not knowing why it matters anymore, and having to feel that out, and not, it doesn't feel good, you know, like it sucks. Feeling that way all the time is bullshit, and eventually you do get mad about it too. It's not constant. A lot of the time it's more just mad at yourself more than mad at the society that's asking more of you, and the situation is kind of what pisses you off more, and oftentimes that blame falls on you, the person, instead of like the other people around you, albeit it can definitely be a part of it, much like this song seems like it's talking about. So that anger and confusion and that just like apathy of going, why does it matter? Why should I try? They're just going to change their minds again anyway, is something that anyone, like I said, who's had depression can immediately understand and resonate with, because it's something that we've been through. And it's something that, again, I've heard a lot of DM's music at this point. It seems to be kind of a common through thread, so I would not be shocked. I'm not diving into psychological evaluation of DM Dokuro's life by any means. If he's open about it, great. I don't know what the case is there, so I don't like to speculate, because that's his life to live, and I've got mine, and we all have ours. But it's also very nice that somebody's out there writing music for people like this and having multiple moments in the song where the message is pretty obvious once you know what the lyrics are. Again, the compression can make it kind of hard to hear what those are, but it's just stylistic. Especially there was a bunch of layering going on for like the last chunk of the song where like other verses were stacked on top of each other. So it's just a lot happening, and it's meant probably to reflect that mental state of having all of these thoughts going in that major chaos and confusion. I'm sure that's intentional here. And also the way it started, having like a softer beginning, something with just a little bit of accent stuff to start setting the mood, and like there's an atmosphere there, but it's starting to build up over time. And then when it's done, like I kind of said at the end of the song, it feels like everything has come to a head and everything exploded. The world has ended. What that may be is completely up to the listener, and I'm sure that's intentional as well. Let the speculation be there, but like what would that be to you? You know, what would that final moment be that sets the whole tone back to zero and has you settle into this atmosphere as like you're watching the trails of the last moments of whatever happened happen. For me, that personified itself in an explosion, in the world ending. For somebody else, that could be something entirely different. And that's the glory of music, the subjectivity of it, especially pieces like this that are so long that they have multiple phases and multiple arcs to them with an overall thought. So I love it when there's long songs like this that are supposed to be long. Like the whole point is the length included. Like it's not just long for the sake of being long. It is supposed to keep you there. It is supposed to keep adding to the story and adding to that confusion and that general tale they're trying to tell. So fantastic work yet again, DM Dokuro. I said I wasn't going to yap about this, and here I am going for like 5 to 10 minutes. I don't know how long it's been, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you all so very much for watching, and thank you, Quirky Person, for putting this into the queue. If you have another song you want me to get to from DM or anyone else, drop in the comments below, and I will do my best as always to get to those. Or if you want to guarantee something, much like Quirky Person did for this one, you can go to my Patreon or my YouTube memberships, where there's a tier that will force me to listen to whatever you want. Doesn't matter who it's by, what it's from, if it's good or bad, none of that matters. That's why it's a guarantee. But if you don't want to do any of that, maybe just want to follow me and support me for more stuff coming in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!